other shows right now. But there is the start of universal health care that we need to talk about here in this spending bill. And President Obama, I mean, watch the speech last night. I didn't hear about anybody calling up my doctor going, what are you giving him? How much is that costing? I'll explain in just a minute why, if you're old, get used to the pain, all right? Here is the one thing. I agree with President Obama. That's what it says. I agree with President Obama, and here's what I agree with. We may not survive if we don't do the right thing. But that is where our agreement ends tonight. Because what he is proposing is exactly wrong. And if I may recommend, a little duct tape, just to wrap the head. Because when I start in on this, on what Obama said last night, you know, your head just may pop when I compare it to the truth. Here is Obama talking about job creation.
The federal government is the only entity left with the resources to jolt our economy back into life.
Okay. Now, this isn't going to actually stop your head from popping, you know, but at least you'll have all the pieces when you get to the hospital. The Bureau of Labor Statistics found that 90 to 95% of private sector job growth got us out of the recessions of the late 70s and 80s. Wait a minute. How much? Here's the president last night speaking about the role in ending the Great Depression.
I mean, you have some people, very sincere, who philosophically just think the government has no business interfering in the marketplace. And in fact, there are several who suggested that FDR was wrong to intervene back in the New Deal. They're fighting battles that I thought were resolved a pretty long time ago.
Yeah, it's really weird. Those crazy people like Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson and George Washington that said government should stay out. Actually, a long time ago, the history was written by the same economist who designed the New Deal. That's why you don't know the truth on the New Deal. But let's not talk about the past, shall we? Let's talk about the nonpartisan CBO. They say the spending package will actually lower the GDP by 0.1 to 0.3 percentage points by 2019. Do nothing, according to the CBO. Do nothing, and they say it would result in less debt and higher growth. But of course, what do they know? They're just a nonpartisan congressional budget office. Do nothing, of course, is not an option for this president. Last night, President Obama didn't say much about TARP 2.0, which was rolled out today in all of his glory. What was the stock market down to today? It was only like 400 points down, no big deal. The new Treasury Secretary, Tim Geithner, said that his new plan is supposed to help mop up toxic assets, which I'm pretty sure that's exactly what President Bush and the Republicans said about the original TARP. What happened there? This one puts us on the hook for another $1.5 trillion. What the hell? We're going to Vegas anyway. Here's what President Obama said when it comes to the experts. Quote, most economists almost unanimously recognize that the government is an important element of introducing some additional demand into the economy. Really? To me, this kind of sounds like Al Gore, you know, on the global warming thing. The science is settled. Okay, Mr. Roboto, it's not settled. Actually, America, it's up to you. There are a couple hundred economists who do disagree, and they're not exactly slouches. It's nice that Obama looks presidential and his words make people feel good, but we should also listen to what he says and then, you know, read the stimulus bill and say, okay, wait a minute, what does this say exactly? Find the actual facts. That's something we're going to try to do